嗨，我是嘎偷。最近好像有点久没有开启地平线，因为我之前在玩一个 Steam 的游戏叫 Don't Stop， 所以好像有点久没有开地平线了，所以就来玩一下吧。忘记我上一次玩到哪里了。任务，可是我不太想要过去解任务，我想要直接去这个吧。
Gets past them.
我应该没有找你他的狗呀！你应该怕火吧？我记得是有点心情没完了。 居然就在上面，可恶！叫我还要上去捡，不方便。算了，那就不要捡吧。怎么越多字卡呢
Here they come.
嗨嗨，有我看得到，我自己开手机，所以我看得到你打字，只是好像不知道为什么，可能是 YouTube 的限制嘛，也有可能是它本来就这样设定，就是你打字的话，我不会马上看到，就是会延迟个，我不知道延迟多久，反正会延迟就对了。就是我玩还蛮烂的，就是对他们很闹，都躲在角落，然后偷偷打他们。哎，为什么看得到我？哦，没关系，不介意。
All right，
本来就是开好玩的。到底为什么可以看到我啊？奇怪。
Hearing things? Man down.
超孬的，我都丢石头，然后把别人引出来，在那边杀掉。不出来。出来，快点出来！过来，过来！
You hear that?
过来，过来！
Heard something.
They must be the bandits' prisoners.
晚一点再放吧，要不然我怕他们会乱跑，害我死掉。
Never know when I might need these. They're still looking.
I don't think that lard's napping.
I see the alarm. Hope I don't hear it too.
是眼皮你。
That's right. No one here.
看起来完全都没有发现。居然都没人要过来 ，QQ。这好可怕。要去，干！
Wanna play?
我操
Where'd you go, Chuck?
Get off your bums and search.
新存档在冲吗？可是附近没有存档点，走开，快回家，走开啦！
Don't blink!
啊，走开啦！烦欸！滚开啦！我先救人质的说，好吧，算了，直接去救人质，管他了。
I'm gonna get you out.
自己去打架，快点！
I'm not leaving you in here.
走吧，去打架。太远了，我没有被浏览，只剩下2只而已了。看看他多可怜，剩1只而已了。
Damn, lost them. Shows.
所以救人质的那个得到经验不会比较多，我以为会比较多的说。
Oh, son, may this ceasefire be short. peace be everlasting. Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll as soon cheat you as look at you.
I've heard rumors of this machine.
Arrested 2 for disorderly conduct last night. You don't want to know what they were doing.
Keep that for later.
Perfect weather for a walk.
Oseram have been mining for scrap up north. The old ones sure left a lot behind.
The Nora and the Sundown. Things really are changing.
By the sun on the feet.
Avad still hasn't put an end to the rebellion. Perhaps he's afraid.
Sun King Avad hasn't got the stones to put an end to those traitors.
Sun King Avad freed the slaves. The cages, the sacrifices.
Sun King Avad freed the people his father enslaved.
这次场景如果会开这边的地图是吗？哦，这样应该要去找这次场景遇一下。这个吗？
This is Karja territory, Outlander.
什么？难道那个就是雷霆牙吗？真的假的？那个是传说中的雷霆牙吗？还是不是啊？那是什么生物？可恶，他为什么不让我看？太远了。这到底是什么啊？哦，真的是雷霆牙哎！哇塞！雪儿好像说过，用那个。好像说用这个把它打爆之后，然后就可以一直揍它了。不过我是小闹闹，所以我要设很多陷阱，我才要揍它。
Closer.
好吧，这样子先试试看。过来，过来，过来，过来，过来。
Slow and quiet does it.
他为什么没有揍到他？对我很孬孬，所以我做很多陷阱。他为什么没有？奇怪，那一箭怎么没有射到他？莫名其妙。射到他才对啊。
Pass the test.
对哦。他怎么看到我？还是他根本就没有办法过来。
That'll help.
结果发现他的那个攻击范围根本没有这么远。我真的超孬的。结果他根本过不来。真的呀，根本就过不来。他在干嘛？根本就在乱射。原来他真的过不来，太远了。
Here we go again.
哎呦，我太孬了，糟糕。好笑哦。他只被我揍，结果他根本就过不来，太远了，很北七耶。过来啦，大笨蛋！他真的很智障耶。那我在对谁生气啊？这边过不来，所以生气。好像是哎，超笨的。哎呦，好像很痛的样子。不会啦，自己人踩那个陷阱不会怎样。啊，为什么要这样啊？他为什么要过去？这样我还要去救他，很北蓝哎。是不会啦，自己人是不会撞到陷阱的。这是白痴的设定好吗？自己设陷阱，然后自己冲去撞陷阱。哦，他们一定要这么知道。跑过来，你是智障吗？ 终于变成 NPC， 这个也不用这样。
Makes this a little easier.
耶！哦，好痛哦，好痛啊！哎，我都把陷阱拆掉了，你才走过来，真的很过分，真的很过分。看，这很痛哎，真的很过分。不是我打的吗？干，很过分哎、欸！妈的，别来哦，这很过分哎、欸！好了，我花那么多啊，居然跟我抢！真的很过分。跟我抢击杀，就对啊，偶尔会遇到 NPC， 然后对 NPC 会 跟机械兽打架，然后你也会看到强盗会跟机械兽打架。可是如果我们靠近强盗的话，强盗会揍我们，所以还是等他。看他像这个就是好人 NPC 就很北蓝，他就把我东西打掉，这太北蓝了。可恶，跟我抢那个。
For later.
北蓝的家伙。好过分哦！真的很过分，不是我要说。哦，水晶变色原来就是从这上面拿的，难怪我一直没有拿不到那个想要买的那个弹弓，真的很过分。哦，就是掉这个。哦，原来掉在这里哦，圆圆把它打的时候它就掉了。
Stocking up. I think I'm in the clear.
好嗨声，哪里嗨声啊？我会觉得看我玩其实蛮无聊的吗？
Oh, useful.征召一只坐骑哦。
飞机哦。哎，我看不太到路哎。好吧。到底是可以走。 我不知道是不是太久没玩了，我发现我会头晕。
I've ridden this far.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all charges.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
你们也不让我跟他们讲话。
If I don't get my goods to buyers soon, they'll cancel the contracts.
哦，哑口寿之心，哎，我觉得拿过。
There are no shadows on the
Owen's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
It's always the merchants. If this keeps up, I'll be broken among.
Damn it. City's locked down.
Not getting through. Some Osram girl applied to the city guard the other day. Amazing.
Halt!
Always stay alert. That's what I say.
He doesn't look happy.
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Red Ridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little.
So you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Give yourself some time. You'll find your footing.
Not at the rate I've been drinking.
And what would your sister have said about that?
I know, you're right. I should expect more of myself. She always did.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
Sure as the sun's rising, he's recording that noble here.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
等一下，我调一下亮度。亮度有一点暗。会好一点。哦。
Is she a Nora?
Yes,
Apparently
I'm
they're letting
Nora.
anyone into the city these days.
Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will a bud hide in his palace? Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will a bud hide in his palace?
Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
His father's blood sport in the Sun Ring.
The sun calls for reconciliation? Good luck reconciling Russell and
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside, with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
You said Olin has...
No. If you're...
I'll look around.
That's what we came for. Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family. Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
可是他在写这些日记的时候，对方不是能透过种子看到他在写日记吗？很奇怪，所以对方不会阻止他写日记。
A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Redridge Pass, you said. I'll see what I can do.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
真的毁得很彻底，真是的。
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
Oh, 我都把那些东西卖光光哎，好烦啊！我都把这些什么加工金属块啊，什么鬼的，全部都卖光光了。废铁收藏家。
Poor feet.
哦，这里居然可以直接买，这真是太神奇了！天啊，这也太方便了吧！之前还要打那么辛苦，为了什么？这里居然 可以直接买，居然可以直接买，真是太过分了！哦，我好像没有看到。哎，怎么没有？哦，好吧，我不是个有强迫症的人，咱们去接个支线吧。
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No. You're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
We'll see. Okay. We'll see. Just a few more hours.
Debates and questions and arguments. Did they ever know the way things are?
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right, you're new here.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
不是我要说，不过我觉得艾达妈的书是问题。这是什么啊？好像是雷霆牙哎。他们怎么那么喜欢雷霆牙？
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Huh. Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a Hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight. I believe I made myself perfectly clear. Get out of my presence and stay below with the sludges. I believe I made myself perfectly clear. Get out of my presence and stay below with the sludges.
The Sun King is too lenient with these Oseram bootlickers. They'll regret it one day, sure as the sun's rising.
Another woman is rising in the Hunter's Lodge. About time.
好怪的路径哦，为什么要走上沙发踩一踩再走下来？
We've lived under the same sun all this time. Imagine that.
You're Talana? SC said you were a Hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, and no one can deny you brought it down.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a Hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever Hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
How does one become a Hawk?
When a Hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a Hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the lodge in other ways. Unlike the other Hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoil.
There was a time when the
Forget something? It's not enough to kill the machine. You have to bring in the trophy to Assis. That's how it works.
People would know a fortune can't find.
I may not have all the answers, but there is a book of bylaws here which can tell you more about the lodge.
Suddenly you're a lot nicer.
I saw you talking to Talana. She's tough. You'd be lucky to keep up with her, machine rider or no.
Ronora, I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. While Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No. But it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Carja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Carja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. In the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Can you spare a moment? Someone robbed my house.
Won't cost you a shot.
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Carja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary. Any news about my stolen sword?
Not yet. I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
It's a bit frivolous, isn't it?
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Wasted time. Show was better last week. These aren't good.
Maybe my focus will see something.
Traitors.